everybody. Today's Thursday, August 28th, 2025. It's been a lot of stuff going on this week, and we're going to talk about some of it because we don't have time to fit all of it in. But the first topic is going to be one about Raja Jackson, who is Rampage Jackson's son. Rampage Jackson being a very famous MMA fighter.
Okay, I was about to ask you for some context.
Yeah, probably one of the greatest of all time, I would say, and probably one of the most beloved of all time. He seems like such a nice guy.
So you're saying he's good what he does, and he's charismatic.
He's very charismatic, and he seems like a pretty good person too, in general.
Like you'd want to have a hot dog with him.
That's a weird thing to.
That is weird.
It's a sporting event.
Can't you have? I wouldn't say hot dog. All right.
Whatever.
Have a nice snack with him. A beer would have been better.
Beer.
I don't like beer either, but I'd rather have a beer than a hot dog with him.
No. I mean, if I could have a hot dog with you guys, why couldn't I have a hot dog with him?
All right.
Who said you can have a hot dog with us?
And we're not having a hot dog with you.
We did a video for it.
Weirdo.
Oh, that's true. Never mind.
Yeah, that is on video.
Damn.
Yeah, he got us on that one. But he was involved. His son, Raja, who's like 20, he's like 24, 25 years old. He was involved.
Wait, how old is he?
Like that, Rampage is probably my age. Like I'd say around 50-ish.
60s.
Wait, you're 50?
If I'm 60, you're like 90s. You better reel it in a little bit.
So is this kid? Have you ever seen anything else about this kid?
Never
like,
heard
is
of
he
him
a
before.
jerk or?
I knew nothing about him until this came out.
Okay. Sort of a no news is good news situation.
I've seen some of the video.
Well, there's
I've not seen any video
of him.
Okay, yeah. So
he was going to work at some like local wrestling promotion, and he was going to be like a special guest, I assume, going into it. So there was an incident before he gets there. We're going to watch the whole thing first and then talk about what we watched. But there was an incident involving one of the actual wrestlers in this company.
Okay.
And things got out of hand.
Okay.
Yeah, very out of hand. So let's
all right, let's see what you got.
Let's pop this on. Hold on a second. Hold on a second.
Well, since they call him an MMA fighter.
Well, his father is training him.
But it says he lost his only professional fight in 23.
Oh, so he hasn't been very.
So he's not very good.
Not very good fighter. All right, let's watch the video, and we can discuss it.
This is him right here?
This is him right here. Yeah, you ready?
Because I'm tired of everybody playing with me, bro.
Syko Stu. Worried about Syko Stu.
Syko Stu?
What, you don't know me?
Hell no.
That's a
He's not a fucking worker, bro. I will him up, bro. I appreciate it.
I didn't know. I thought you were a worker.
We're working out. Well, he's gonna come out on your mat, Toots. I know you keep thinking we're working. We're always working. So we'll set it up. I'll have him come out during your mat so we can seal the whole thing.
It's not gonna be scripted when I get in there. It's not gonna be scripted, guys. They told me to hit him and just leave. Somebody who pull me off of him will leave. I'm telling you, I'm gonna hit him as many times as I can. Watch.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Oh, they sped it up there. I mean, he hit him a lot.
No, that's him at the end of it. That was crazy.
But that talk there on the phone beforehand isn't as bad as I thought.
Well,
because he's not like, I'm going to try to kill the guy.
He said exactly what he did.
He goes, I'm going to hit him as many times as I can.
And then he did.
Yeah.
He hit him like 15 times before they pulled him off.
Now,
but the guy was like unconscious.
When he did that power bomb, whatever that was called, he was unconscious. He was completely he was defenseless. He was unconscious.
Okay.
And he proceeded to hit him. I think they said 22 or 23 times before someone was actually able to get him off of the guy he was hitting.
Okay. And are we saying that this is all because this guy came up to him and like smashed a bottle on the side of his head?
Now, the reason that happened was because
he thought that was part of the show.
He thought that was part of the show, part of the work.
He thought that Rampage Jackson was part of the show.
Raja Jackson.
Raja.
Yeah, he thought. Well, he was supposed to be part of the show, but I guess they
not
hadn't
in that
discussed.
context.
Correct. So he was going in to trying to create some heat before they actually got into the ring together, and that Raja Jackson wasn't ready for it or didn't know that that's what they were going to do. And kind of got pissed off about it, as you can tell. We did the shortest clip possible. There's a lot of clips out there you can watch of this.
Yeah.
And like the other guy said, the other wrestler, they're always on. You know, I mean, that's part of the show.
So did he get like arrested?
Well, yes, he got arrested.
Well, so they told him that he can kind of get his revenge in the ring type of thing.
Yeah.
Because he was really pissed off. But before they even went inside, right after the can incident happened off the head, the other guy apologized.
Yeah.
And he
Well,
said, I'm sorry. I thought you were at work. I didn't know
thought it was part of the show.
Yeah, part of the show. So they apologized. He looked like he accepted it.
Yeah.
And then they went in
But
and
he was quietly seething on the inside.
But on the way in, and I don't know how much of this is going to actually come out, there were a couple other wrestlers that were kind of geesing him up a little bit. They were going like, you better get your revenge in the ring. You better take care of this. He made you look like a bitch type of thing.
Did you hear he was seething?
Seething.
That's a good word.
Do we know, like, were they also like just like playing up the like story angle?
I didn't see any of that. I would have liked to see them juicing him up then too.
That is what they
It sounds like
said.
It sounds like he's not good at the showmanship side of this. Like he's like not getting like, okay, this was an accident, and B, like this is it's like wrestling. It's like a story.
Yeah, and that's exactly what everybody initially thought what was happening. But after the other guys got him all riled up, that's when you saw him on the side of the ring.
You know what this reminds me exactly of? Did you ever see a Chappelle show back in the early 2000s?
Back when it was on.
Yeah. So there was a couple of sketches that he did called "When Keeping It Real Goes Wrong," and it would be like there was like a lady
So
like
it's reality stuff supposedly.
like supposedly like people way overreacting to like small stuff, like a woman calls up a lady in the sketch and she's like, oh sorry, wrong number, and the lady's like, I don't like people playing on my phone, and she like tracks down the lady who like misdialed her and like, you know, messes up her car and does all kinds of stuff, and she gets like arrested, and then like, you know, turns out like you really should have just like left well enough alone. This was like a prank.
Nothing.
It was nothing. She thought the person who called was a woman cheating with her man.
Oh.
That's why she got so mad. And then at the end, the man is like, "Oh, I was cheating on her, just with somebody else."
This has nothing to do with what we're talking about.
No.
Well, no, but what I mean is this guy.
No, thanks to Bill.
No, it did. I mean,
Did it, though?
the guy way overreacted
Can
to
we
something.
rewind that at all? Is there
Holy shit. I'm fucking...
What?
it's part of
While you were yammering
out
on
there.
about something I thought was relevant,
It was relevant.
I found a video of the other guy talking to him before he goes into the ring. All right, let's watch that.
All I'm saying is he way overreacted.
he did. Absolutely.
That's what you were saying?
Okay, now this is the end where we saw.
Fucking seal the whole thing, and they will make something out of it.
And you hear Roger
Now
Jackson?
see, apologizing, they're shaking hands. They're like, okay,
So what
bro,
happened?
we're
What
good.
happened to his psyche? What caused him to break? He gave into the rage bait from his chat instantly. He is the type of guy who would do anything to prove he's not a pussy. He's one of those guys. Literally just weak ego. That's definitionally what that is. It's insane, dude. There is also a clip of this. I don't know if it's the same guy, but the guy in the cowboy hat was telling him he can get his receipts. He could get his payback on them.
You run in on his shit, you fucking give him his receipt. Remember what a receipt is? Give him that fucking receipt, bro. Tag his shit. If you got a fucking problem with it, I'll fucking run out there. Tag his shit, bro.
So that part
So he was
one-
juicing him up.
That was one of the other officers. And what was happening on the side of the ring was he was on like a live stream.
Yeah.
So all his fans were saying, you look like a bitch. You better get in there and take care of that geesing up. And then his own father was screwing with him.
Oh, my
He said,
God.
man, I just saw a video live streamed of you getting beat up by men in tights or something like that. So he was busting his chops. And a lot of people were saying he's part of the problem. I think it was just, he was having fun with his kid.
Yeah, but if
But
it's
it's-
happening all at the same time as the other stuff, it gets
But
like,
how would his father know that all that was happening at the same time? You know what I mean? That's a difficult situation to be in. So I don't blame Rampage for that, because that's kind of the same stuff I do.
It sounds funny though. We're talking about beating somebody up like this, and you're like, I don't blame Rampage.
Rampage.
I know
Rampage.
this wasn't the takeaway, but why is receipt a term for revenge? That's such a weird
Because
term.
they're working.
Yeah.
They're getting paid. I mean, they're wrestling. They're getting
Well,
paid for
your
that. They're-
receipt is when someone gives you something and then
Yeah.
you give them receipt back type of thing. You know what I mean?
I guess.
It's
yeah,
just,
I
it's just
get it.
probably an
It's
industry
a, it's
term.
a very
I'm sure, for
youthful
them.
term that you might not understand because of your age.
It's probably
Right.
something that wrestlers say all the time.
Oh, yeah. I
It's
think
something
a
that-
lot of people say that.
It's something
not
that
just
if
wrestlers.
I
never
heard
heard
like a
it
kid or
Any
somebody
type of
say it to
fighting.
me, I'd like to say you're retarded. and,
Any
like,
type
slap
of
'em.
boxing, any type of thing like that, people say, you better get your receipts.
That
Like they say.
reminds me of a time.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, never mind.
Was it on the Chappelle show?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm Rick James, bitch.
So he's getting all geezed up on the outside of the ring. And people are all, busting his chops. So he goes in, he's fuming. You could tell in that one video, he's getting really pissed off. So he goes in the ring, does his little skit, what he's supposed to do. And he was probably supposed to do that initial move where he slams him on the ground.
Which
But
he
then
could
he
barely
starts-
do. He barely
Right,
did.
well,
That was a big guy. That was a big guy.
And that was a really messy performance
Well,
on that,
yeah.
because he's not trained to do that. He's
That's
not trained to
probably
do
why-
that.
But
That's
on the
probably
clip I
why-
saw, there were like 3 or 4 people ended up holding him back after, when they
Well, he
pulled
goes
him
in,
off the
and
guy.
then, well, people are blaming the referee for this.
Yeah.
But the referee didn't know what the storyline was, so he probably thought this is what was supposed to happen.
Yeah.
But then after like 15 shots, people are like, "Holy shit, he's
and
really
the-
doing it."
And we
And the
just saw
punches are
that in slow
connecting. They're not-
motion,
they're
and
not
those
like-
20 shots took like 10 seconds. So
Right.
it was really fast.
It was
there was
very
nothing the guy
fast.
But
could've
also,
done.
like when they're doing that, like fake wrestling punching, like you're not actually connecting. So
No.
if you watch a guy connect with the face
But
20 times,
depending on what your
But did you
angle
see how
is,
fast it happened?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
depending on what you're, it's hard to tell if it's connecting or not. You know what I mean? When the blood started pouring, I think is when people were like, "Oh my god!"
that's
Oh, was
another
there?
way
I
you
didn't
know-
even notice the blood.
Yeah, yeah, well, he's
just because
bloody.
they blurred it out. You
okay.
can't show that on YouTube apparently.
apparently you can show
Whatever.
it on YouTube.
So the first one guy comes in, tries to get him off. I guess can't get him off, and then it takes a few guys to finally get him in the corner. But he's fighting with those guys as well. So the whole thing is crazy, and it just this guy, like a couple people were saying, that's a bitch move. That really is. You got a guy unconscious, and you're gonna just piss pound him on the ground. That's insane to me.
Yeah.
Absolutely insane. And he was arrested. You said, or
I thought he was, yeah.
no? All right, I thought that you said it.
Well, you're saying he's
I
questioning?
asked if he'd been like charged or arrested. You guys said that he was.
I didn't say anything because I wasn't sure.
You weren't
I don't
sure.
like to say stuff if I'm not 100% sure, obviously.
Yeah.
But that dude should absolutely be held accountable for that. 100%. He should 100% do jail time. That was a disgusting thing to see. And I watched wrestling all my life. As you can tell by our answers at the trivia the other night, we nailed that wrestling segment where we said who was in what match for WrestleMania.
You guys did do well in
We
that.
dominated that round. Dominated it.
You and
Why
Tom.
do you say it like you weren't on the team?
He didn't.
I have no idea
He had
on
zero
wrestling
Yeah, but it's
idea.
a team win and a team loss.
Well, what I'm saying
when we
is,
lose, it's Art's fault.
I was standing there watching him and actually breaking their balls because they were struggling with it for a few minutes.
There
and
were
I'm
a couple that were close.
I go, you guys better get these right because they were like, give me that.
Oh, I know.
Tom, you know how Tom is. Tom's like, give me that, and he starts.
I gave him shit after because you guys didn't double down on that round.
Yeah.
There was
Should've.
one we weren't sure of, 100% sure of, and I don't want to take a chance on him. Zero.
Yeah.
It had to do with like Shawn Michaels and who the heck. Well, anyway, that was a gross video. Hopefully he's held fully accountable for it. It doesn't matter how many guys tell you in your chat that you don't even know that you're a bitch. I mean, we get that all the time with Art, but he doesn't act out like that.
Right,
He's
so
mature enough to understand that
this guy's
that's just people chatting.
this guy's living in the shadow of his dad, so he's trying to create his own name. So of course he's going to rely heavily
son of a bitch.
on the not guidance, I should say, but like the. He's going to be like one of those people that absolutely needs the fan praise, and when he's getting like fan like shit on, he's just got to go with what he thinks the fans want.
Now, I hope all kids that live in the shadow of their fathers don't do this.
Well, this is from the next day,
I would
but
have
it
a lot
only
of
says
it.
he's being investigated. I don't see anything with him.
Kylie might be in trouble on this one.
I mean,
Always been in
no.
the shadow. You know what I mean?
I mean, if anything, Kylie's eclipsed us in
She
in
is
her videos.
not-
You think so?
violent.
I think our YouTube following is way higher than hers.
Even though she would be a good wrestler, probably. A
She
professional
used to
wrestler.
hit me when she was taking karate back in the day, and it would hurt a little bit, but I wouldn't show signs of weakness, obviously.
Okay.
It did hurt. She used to hit me in the arm and stuff. I could still feel it. It's okay. Anyway, yeah, hopefully he's held to the fullest extent of the law.
And if we hear something about it, we'll come back and talk about
I'm sure
it.
everybody's going to hear something about it because that's all. Once I looked one video up on YouTube about it, it's all shows up now.
Oh,
Yeah, but
yeah.
I
So
mean,
any
we're
updates?
getting to be like industry insiders, so I mean,
Well,
we
it's
might
true.
hear something
You might
first.
hear something before all these other pro wrestling podcasts do.
That's
You never
what I'm
know.
saying.
Can we have the intern look into it?
Yeah. I don't see why not. They'll be able to take care of that. Okay. Yeah, that's it for this segment. And on to the next. Thank you for watching Two Studs and a Dud. Please like, subscribe, and share this video.